Okay, so I'm now going to show you how to do a very simple crochet heart. It's one round and it won't take you very long at all. You do need to know how to do a couple of stitches. You do need to know how to do the treble stitch and the double treble stitch. Other than that, that's it. I'm going to demonstrate the magic loop in a minute as well. In terms of what yarn you have available, if you've got super chunky, brilliant, this is the size you're going to create, and that would create a perfect heart. If not, then if you've got double knitting wool in the house and a 6mm hook, then using 2 strands together, you're going to get a slightly smaller but still a really nice heart effect. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the heart. We start off with a magic loop, and this is a technique in crochet where where the ring, which is what we're crocheting into, is adjustable. So you take your tail and you lay it over the palm of your hand, you grip it with your thumb, and then you bring it right round the back of your hand and back up to the front, creating a cross effect with your working yarn over at the top of your hand. Hold everything in position with your thumb. Then take your hook and just gently pull that working yarn through. So that's you created your first loop on your hook. Just push it through. Now for me that feels slightly unstable, so I generally just take my yarn over and draw it through again, which is just doing a little chain on top of the magic loop, just to make it feel more stable, so that when I take my hand out, the whole thing's not going to fall to bits. So I've got my ring and I've got my tail that's twisted around my ring. Keep the tail twisted into your ring, and what you'll see is if you pull on your tail, it's going to shrink your circle. So I want you to shrink your circle by pulling the tail down to about the size of a polo mint, and then leave that, because you're going to be working into this ring in a wee minute. Okay, so our instructions tell us at the beginning to do chain 4. So I've already done 1 chain to secure my magic loop, so I'm going to do 3 more chain. So to chain, you're basically holding your needle in your right hand and you're taking the wool from the back, putting it over your hook and drawing it through. So that's 1 chain. Over your hook, draw it through. That's 2 chains. It's just popped off. Over the top and draw it through. That's 3 chains. Okay, remember I did that one at the beginning, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's me done 4 chains now out of my circle, and you do that for height in crochet. So now we're going to work into the circle now that we've created the height that we need to get to, and we're going to do a double crochet. Sorry, a double treble even, a double treble. And remember, this is UK terminology that I'm using here as well. So your ring should stay open down below, and what you're doing is, for double treble, you're bringing your yarn over once to create 2 loops on your hook, and then over again 3 loops on your hook, and then you're taking your hook and you're putting it into the circle. So if you see what I'm doing, I'm putting it into the ring, putting my yarn over once again, and then I'm drawing it through. So I'm just drawing it through the ring, so my ring now, my magic circle, is below my hook, and I've now got, if I push everything along, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on my hook. So then I put my yarn over and I draw through 2, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. That was a double treble. So pull it along, we're going to do it again. So yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, draw through the ring. 4 loops on my hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. Okay, so that's me done 2 double trebles. So I need to do 1 more. So yarn over, hook into the ring, yarn over, draw through the ring, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. Okay, and push your stitches up a wee bit. Okay, so we're now asked in our pattern to move to do a treble. So this is a slightly shorter stitch, so we only have to go a yarn over once. So yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, draw through the ring, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. So you see how we're virtually doing the same as before, but we're just doing less yarn overs and draw throughs. So we're going to do a treble again. So yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, draw through the ring, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, and one more, yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, draw through the ring, yarn over, draw through 2, oops, yarn over, draw through 2. Then we're being asked to do a chain. We're then asked again for another double treble. So double treble twice round the hook, into the ring, yarn over, draw through the ring. You've got 3 loops in your hook again, 4 on your hook, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. And then what we're basically doing now is, if you can see this, that is half of the heart. Basically you've got a heart, that's a big hump at the top, moving down to the peak at the bottom. Our ring's still open, allowing us to continue working into it, so don't pull it up yet. So we're going to do a mirror image up the other side. So we do chain 1 to move around the peak, and then we do 3 trebles. So again, the shorter stitch is yarn over once, in, through, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, into the ring, yarn over, draw through the ring, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. Last one. Okay. So we're now back to our double treble again. Just don't pull the tail up yet, but we will very soon be pulling it up. I'm going to pull it up just a tiny bit. Okay, so we're 3 double trebles, yarn over again, in, yarn over, draw through, oops, sorry, I'm going to do that again because I didn't hold on to my tail. So I've got my 2 yarn overs, into the ring, yarn over, draw through, I've got 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2. Okay, so we need to do another 2 of those. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Just keep creating it the space. Okay. In 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the final stage is to do 4 chain. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then join with a slip stitch into the ring. So before you do that, what I want you to do now is just to use your tail from beginning and pull up the centre. So it really draws the circle up, so you've just got a tiny wee bit left. And then to join with a slip stitch, you basically take your hook, no yarn overs, the hook goes into that ring. Okay, yarn over, draw through the ring like that, and then just grab the one loop, pull it over, and that's you. And you cut your tail, you make that remaining loop slightly bigger, and then from the back bring your tail through and just pull it up nice and tight. And there is your heart. That's your heart shape. You can fluff it out a bit, but that gives you a really lovely heart. Okay, you can leave the ties on possibly,